So walking, I walked up there through the trees and over the other side, and I bumped into two guys who are walking from here to Inverness, which is going to take them 5 days, and they're sleeping in their tents, but they're walking all the way to Inverness, which is about 100 miles from here. Insane. But you know, everybody's different, everybody likes to do different things, and that's what's good for them. That's where I'm coming from. So yeah, they're like carrying their own food, and he said, oh, the good thing is like the more we walk, further we walk, the lighter the pack gets. But they follow these trails, and they don't even have to kind of like go across main roads and stuff like that. I don't think so anyway. There's like one trail that goes all the way to Inverness, which is amazing. Never even thought anything like that existed. But to walk it, not sure I could do that. Like, I want to get there, have a bit of a wander around, a bit of a mooch about, and then get back in the van and have a cup of tea. Although, in all fairness, they're sitting there with a little camping stove, boiling some water. He's having soup. The other one looked like he was eating some sort of burrito fajita thing. It had sort of like Mexican beans in it. So it kind of looked like Mexican food. So yeah, oh my god, crazy. I definitely couldn't do that. That's, oh my god. But it's nice that people sort of do it. They don't have any fear. They're like, you know, oh, let's just walk to Inverness. Still thinking about that one. No, don't think I could do it. See, I've been blessed with a nice van, and I know when people think, well, oh well, you live in a van. Yeah, I live in a van, but it's like 5-star quality. You know, very blessed. Not a walk-in wardrobe. It's not a walk-in wardrobe. That'd be crazy. No, I've got a wardrobe inside my shower, so the whole wardrobe slides out. I've got air conditioning. I've got a really nice sort of beautiful kitchen with, you know, nice LED lighting that I'm still installing, because it's the LED lighting. I thought I could run quite a few of them and plug them all into like a power bank, you know, like I've got a 30,000 milliamp power bank, and that would, you know, I just have to charge the power bank every so often. But these LED strip lights, because each one's 10 metres long, it uses quite a lot of juice, and so before I left, I decided to I ordered a 12 volt to 5 volt converter, so that means I can plug them straight into my 12 volt, and then the solar energy. I'm going to have to get the van in the flipping sun today, because I think that's the problem. I've been sitting in the shade, just surrounded by trees, so it's not getting enough light to charge, which is fine, because we need to go out anyway and get water, so the alternator will charge my Ledger battery anyway, so all good. But hopefully once we get enough water, we can have a shower. I just can't believe how much water I've got through since I left. I've only really did a bit of washing up, made some tea, and that's about it. And yet, like, I've got through 70 litres of water. Unless I'm losing water somewhere, I'm really going to need to check, because that doesn't make any sense. But until I find out what the issue is, I fill up water first, and then have a look at it, and I'll give you an update. But yesterday I was thinking, oh, the lads are left, and because they didn't shower or couldn't shower, I didn't shower, and so they left. And I thought, oh, I can jump in the shower and try it for the first time, and it didn't work. There was no hot water, and it was kind of spurting out, and wasn't enough pressure. So I'm thinking, you know, obviously I need more water, and I'm hoping that's the only issue, because the boiler was working before I left, but I didn't really do a lot of testing. I turned on the gas, turned on the boiler, and then my brother-in-law turned on the shower. Hot water came out. We were like, yay! And then that was it. Turned it off. Haven't used it since. So I went to use it, and no hot water. No water. There's another lonely hiker. He's got a full backpack, walking sticks. He obviously likes a good stroll, so maybe he's going to Inverness as well. So don't need to thumb a lift anymore. Just think it's only 100 miles. I can walk it. Yeah. No thanks. But I appreciate and respect the people who can do that, because I definitely couldn't. Well, I suppose if I had to, but you know, I wouldn't sign up with a friend if my friend turned around and said, "I'm going to go on a walking holiday." You know, we're going to walk from like here to there, 100 miles, take about 5 days. We can do it. I'll be like, you can do it. I'll be doing something else. No, I can't celebrate that. I like my creature comforts too much. I don't want to sacrifice them for 5 days. And you don't even know what the weather's going to be like. It's a bit of a gamble, especially late, you know, we're not late October, but we're nearly like mid-October, late in the year, that's what I meant to say, late in the year, and people are hiking, although it's a great temperature. Like, you know, I've got 3 layers on, but it's not cold. I could take them off and just walk around in a t-shirt, to be fair. I don't want to carry it. But yeah, this is like a body warmer, and then this is like a sort of a thin fleecy thing. Is it a fleece? I don't know. No, I don't think so. But it's made by DeWalt. I thought I need some warm clothes because I come from Singapore and Thailand, so boiling hot. So I got here and didn't have any cold clothes. So now I bought some wintry clothes, and now I'm realising that I bought work gear clothes. You know, I'm supposed to be enjoying, let's say, a holiday. You wouldn't go on a holiday wearing your work gear, would you? But you know, it seems like that's the subconscious choice I took. But I was thinking of the quality instead of like you know, what it actually symbolised. Grant makes really good quality stuff, I must admit, and their clothes are no exception. Really good quality. So I'm happy with it. Right, that sun's blazing. But there we go. We're still walking. Not sure how far the walk is back. Must have walked for about an hour, I suppose. What a great day. I really wish my legs could take it. Like walking up Ben Nevis. I think I'm going to charge the drone and put the drone up and have a little sort of like scout around. Not going to fly it too far. I never like flying it far. Just have a little look up over the loch in the Highlands of Scotland. Everybody I've met is so nice. So that's all good. It's good when you meet good people. And I couldn't have asked for a better group to come up to Scotland with for the last 4 days. It was amazing. Like, I only really knew one person, and I've only known him for a few months. But the group was absolutely fantastic. The camaraderie, the respect, and considering some of them were still like, one of them was 19, and then you had like people who were like in their 20s, some were in their 30s, and the other one was 43, and I was the oldest. So, but everybody's really respectful, like really nice. Like, we were all hungry, and sitting around the campfire, and instead people are still passing out food and not actually like somebody would be cooking food and he's hungry, he wants to eat, but instead of eating first, he's like passing it on. So nice. Can we turn the camera around? What happened there? Oh my god. How do we turn the camera around?